Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It's me, Madagon. No VMA today. We've gotten all the way through VMA. Hopefully, those videos has helped. Hopefully, you're able to progress a little farther in your VMA struggles, as we all do when we first start doing it. I had a lot of fun doing those videos. So I wanted to keep videos going. So the next thing I thought of, because the next big question I get is about light weaving. All right? People will take pictures of their metrics and how they're doing, and they'll let me know about it. And the first thing I look at is to see how their light weaving is doing. All right? And so I wanted to make a video of what light weaving is, because a lot of people just don't know. Now, in the game, there is a mechanic in here that if you can do a light attack in between your other attacks, you'll do more damage. It's not like a glitch, it's just a little, you're able to fire it off real quick. And someone discovered this, I don't know who did, but they discovered that if I use my spammable is this one for me for Nightblade, it's called Swallow Soul. If I attack with this, all right, and you see I'm doing damage. Right? Actually, I should take off my my Ice Heart to show you this. Right. Let's wait for it to cool down. Cool down, sir. Thank you. Let's put my Slime Craw on. All right. So if I just do my normal damage, and I'm just spamming my main spammable here. And you see what kind of average damage I'm doing. It's around, 11, and it kind of drops off. All right. So you see, that's kind of the damage I'm doing. Now, what I can do is that in between each one of those, I can fit in a light attack. It takes a little bit of timing. What it is that here's my light attack. Boom. Now I can take that and put that in between my main spammable. All right, that skill that I showed you over here. Okay, so I'm able to plug that in. So I can go that, and then my spammable. That, and my spammable. All right. I'll let this guy go back on his cooldown. There he goes. All right. So I do light attack, spammable. 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 All right? That's the thought process. Now you might be thinking, oh, hey, you're still at an average of 10. The number I'm getting is from over here. That's showing me how much my DPS is. You're like, well, that wasn't that much of a difference. Well, here's the thing. You have to practice at getting the light attack to go off a split second before your main attack there. All right? So I've got to speed it up. So I have to speed it up to a point where I'll still get it off, but not, make it so that it doesn't go off. So check this out. So it's a real, almost like a flinch. I don't know if you saw that. Here, I'll back up a little bit so you can see it a little better. I just did both. I did that and this, like that. You just see the little puff. And my guy almost looks like he's twitching. All right? It's like a little twitch. If I go too fast, I'll end up only spamming one skill or the other. All right? Sometimes when people are trying to get this faster, you see them and they're just doing light attacks. I can't get in my main attack. Sometimes they don't put the light attack in at the right spot, and they don't get it off. See, I'm trying to do my light attack, but I'm doing it too quickly, and all I'm doing is the main. You've got to find out with your spammable abilities, well, actually any abilities, because you could put light attack in front of all of them, of where that is. Boom. 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 Now look at what I'm doing. My main attack now, 18. I have gone up, let's just say 8,500. I've gone up 8,500 DPS, damage per second, from weaving in the light attack. So just by using my main attack, my spammable, we call it, and weaving in the light attack correctly, I have almost, well, I bet if I really tried, I could double that damage that I had. This is what we're talking about with light attack weaving. And because I do it so much, let's look at the metrics. Let's see. Boom. Let's do it on like if I show you like a full parse of mine. What's one I've saved? A good one over here. When I was hitting my 65, my really big one in here. If you see, my light attack was 20% of my overall damage. In this one, my spammable was elemental weapon. But even with everything, even with my impale, which is my execute at the end that does a ton of damage, I still would put in a light attack. And the light attack goes off so much, it does 20% of my overall damage. So when I see someone and they'll take a picture of their parsing, and they go, okay, how am I doing? I'm like, well, you're doing great, but sometimes I'll see this light attack be like number 2, 3, 4, or even 5 on the list. And that's when I know they're not weaving in their light attacks correctly. All right, so that's what we mean about light attack weaving. Now, I suggest when you're working on this, and it does take a lot of time to master it, is that you start off slow and then try to find that balance. When you hear me parsing, all right, when you hear me parsing, I say hear me parsing because you'll hear me go boop. I kind of go boop. Right? And I parse to a beat. I parse to a rhythm, to a pattern. Because that's what a lot of this is. Inklings, I remember, used to tell me, he says it's like a heartbeat. It's like a heartbeat in there. It's all about rhythm. You can go too fast. You can be unstable. And so you've got to, take your time with it. Now, once you got that one skill going, you're going to want to do it between every single one. So I start off the first skill after my ultimate that I do. My first skill, I do my unstable wall. I kind of do them in a row. My mystic orb. I swap. I do my twisting path. And if this is up, I do my merciless resolve. And then I go into my spammable. Before each one, I do a light attack after the first one. Oops. After the first one. So I lay down the first one. Boom. Light attack. Ball. Switch. Light attack. Twisting path. Light attack. Merciless resolve. And then my spammable. Every single time I'm doing a light attack. And when the skill is up, I go back to the other bar, light attack, ball, swap, light attack, boom, light attack, boom. If I need to do another skill, like let's say I need my siphoning to come up, I do a light attack before that as well. It's always a light attack after you do your first one. It's your first skill, light attack. Next skill, light attack. Next skill, light attack. Next skill, light attack. So where if I didn't do it, and this isn't my parse build, parse, but just to kind of show you, if I didn't do it, here's the numbers I would get. I would get boom, 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 boom. This is me going as fast as I can. Oh, exploded. Boom, 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 boom. And you see how I'm getting about 12-7. So I'll see people when they're doing this, and they probably even do better than I do without light attack. And they get like 17 or 18 in there. All right? They get about 17 or 18. They get under 20. So what, like I said, what the light attack is going to do is really beef that up. So watch this. Even without doing all my craziness. All right? There, I'll buff my things. All right? I go this. Light attack switch. Light attack. Light attack. Look at that. I'm into 25. I'm into 25 already. Yeah, 33K hit in there. Yeah. So this is me, even, I haven't changed my build. I haven't changed my stats. I haven't changed, my CP. I haven't changed anything. I've just added the light mechanic into the light attack weaving into my damage. And I used to not like it, when I first started, because I had a hard time doing it, honestly. But it gives you a flow to things. As you're doing stuff, it really gives you a nice flow. And that little puff that you see, that's me doing my light attack. Light attack, light attack. Boom, 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 boom. And look at that. I was even doing it a little bit more fluid that time. And I got up to 27. That was kind of my top there. So I was getting 27 by even being a little bit better at the light weaving. Right? Yeah. It really makes a big, big difference. And look, I open up my thing, and even in this one, look where my light attack is. It's number 1. It was 29% of my damage. 29% of my damage. So that's why when people don't do the light attack correctly, all right, you can tell instantly because it's not number 1, of course, on your list. All right. And they're losing out on a lot of damage. So when people, will say, oh, I've got this much damage, or I'm having a hard time, getting more damage, and I'll look at their, what they're pumping out, and I don't see the light attack, being up there, they're losing a lot. They're losing a lot of their overall damage with it. So, And does it take practice? Yeah, it takes a lot of practice. I did not get this good at this. I mean, this time last year, I couldn't do this. This time last year, I couldn't do this. I was frustrated. I was having a hard time. I really I'd put in about 4 months, 4 or 5 months into a Nightblade character. And everybody says, oh, switch to Templar. It's so much easier rotation. You knock out more damage in there. So I tried a Templar. I just didn't like it. I just didn't like it. And so it was one of those things, I took it as a challenge. And I went slow. And I had a lot of help and a lot of encouragement from a lot of people to do that. And that's why like I said, I like making these teaching videos. And I like teaching people this in my Twitch channel because I had such a hard time. And if I can get over it through practice and patience and a lot of encouragement from other people, so can you. So remember, having that thing where you are light attack in between each one, light attack, skill, light attack, skill, light attack, skill, light attack, skill, between everything. And then you just start to speed it up and you get better and you find that pulse. Like you said, anytime you see me in parsing, you'll see this and I'm like, light attack, boom, light attack, boom, light attack, boom, light attack, boom. Here's my main spammable at the end, my execution thing. All right, and you can even tell this, boom, light attack, light attack, light attack, light attack, light attack, and the main thing. I'll get a little bit more so I can finish this boss off. Because I want you to also see the end. Have you ever seen this, the Dromothra, when it comes back after you defeat it? It's actually a really cool graphic. Watch this. I'm going to finish him off. Now check this out. Look in the sky. Watch this. I always love that. I always love that. That's such a great one. So, all right. Oops. So, well, I hope this helps everyone. And again, put comments below if you have any more questions about the light weaving technique. And if and you can always find me on Twitch when I'm streaming and ask me some more questions. I love the questions in there. Like I said, it takes time. And in my Discord channel, I do have a section in it for parsing so that you can show me what you're doing for your parse so I can kind of analyze it and help you out. And then sometimes when we have a moment on stream, so I've taken people where I've actually watched them live on stream and see how the flow of their light weaving is and see if we can give some live tips to people. So, and we've had a lot of success with that. So thank you, everyone. And I was doing this live for my chat in there. Thank you, chat, for your patience. And yeah, good luck in your light weaving. It really does make such a difference, and I think it's going to really, up your damage. And I know it will. So, all right. Thank you, everybody. Have a good one. I'll see you later. Bye.